You'll find the link to crypto wallet backup checklist in the description and pinned in comments below. Most people lose money in crypto staking not because they picked the wrong coin, but because they never understood the one number that decides whether they profit or get wiped out. And almost nobody notices it until it's too late. Annual percentage yield is a trap. If you don't know this, the hidden truth about staking annual percentage yield. In the next few minutes, you will discover the exact staking strategy beginners use to earn 10 to 20% annual percentage yield without getting wrecked. You will discover why 90% of staking annual percentage yields are lying to you and how to spot the fake ones before you stake. You will discover the one mistake that turned a $10,000 stake into a $3,000 in 48 hours and how to avoid it. But here's the thing, by the end of this video, you are going to see staking annual percentage yields completely differently, and if you stick around, I'll show you the strategy that changed everything for me. There's a hidden danger hiding inside almost every staking dashboard, and I'll reveal it just a few minutes. And at the halfway point, I'm going to expose the mistake most crypto YouTubers won't even talk about. If you want simple crypto education without the confusing jargon, subscribe now. We post weekly videos that help beginners avoid expensive mistakes and actually understand what they are investing in. Subscribe now. Simple crypto education for beginners. You have heard staking earns you passive income, but what if I told you staking isn't even about earning at all? It's about risk management disguised as rewards. Think of staking like putting money in a bank that pays you high interest, but the bank can freeze your account, devalue your money overnight, or even close down. In crypto, you lock your coins to help secure the network. In return, you get rewards. That's the annual percentage yield you see. You stake 10 ETH at 5% annual percentage yield, so you expect a 0.5 ETH per year. But if ETH drops to 40% in price, you are still down, even with rewards. And if the protocol fails, you could lose everything. This is where people get destroyed. They see 15% annual percentage yield and think they are winning, while their principal is quietly bleeding value. 15% annual percentage yield sounds amazing until the coin drops 60% in a week. But here's the real question. How do you know if that annual percentage yield is even real? Because most of the time it's not. In the next section, I'm going to show you the three types of annual percentage yield lies crypto projects tell you, and how to spot them before you stake a single coin. Not all annual percentage yields are created equal. In fact, most of them are designed to trick you. Lie number one, inflationary APY. Some projects pay you in their own token, which is being printed endlessly. You get more tokens, but each token is worthless. You stake get 50% APY in token X, but token X drops 70% in value. You are still down. Lie number two, sustainable APY that isn't. Some APYs are funded by new investors like a Ponzi. When inflows stop, rewards collapse overnight. Lie number three, commissioned APY. Exchanges show ultra high APYs, but they take a huge cut, or the APY is only for new users for 30 days. This is why beginners feel betrayed. They stake, they see huge numbers, then wake up to tiny rewards and crashing prices. I checked this exchange yesterday, 40% APY, today 4%. They never told you it was temporary. So, how do you find staking that's actually safe and actually profitable? In the next section, I'll reveal the exact staking strategy I use to find safe, decent APYs without getting scammed. There's a simple three-step strategy that most beginners skip, and it's the difference between making money and losing. Step 1: stake only what you can afford to lock for 1 to 2 years. Staking isn't trading, it's a long term bet. If you panic sell during a dip, you lose. Step 2: choose established networks, not meme coins. ETH, SOL, Atom, DOT. These have real usage, real security, real long term potential. Step 3: check the tokenomics. Is the APY paid in a token that's being printed endlessly? If yes, avoid. When I started using this strategy, my staking stopped being a gamble and started being a real income stream. Most people skip step 3 and that's why they fail. But even with this strategy, there's one hidden risk that can wipe you out in days, and 90% of people don't see it coming. In the next section, I'll expose the risk that lived inside my own staking portfolio and almost cost me everything. This is the part nobody talks about because it's ugly. The risk is slashing, smart contract risk, and protocol failure. Slashing happens when the node you stake with misbehaves and a portion of your stake gets destroyed. Smart contract risk means the protocol gets hacked and your coins vanish. Protocol failure means the project collapses, governance fails, or the chain forks badly. In 2022, a major staking protocol got exploited. People who were earning 12% annual percentage yield woke up to zero. This is why you never put all your crypto into one staking pool, ever. I lost $2,000 in one night because I didn't diversify my staking. Don't make my mistake. So, how do you protect yourself while still earning? In the next section, I'll show you the exact risk management framework I use to stake safely even in a crashing market. Safe staking isn't about avoiding risk, it's about controlling it. Rule 1: diversify across 3 to 5 networks. Don't stake everything in one coin. Rule 2: use reputable staking providers. Lido, Rocket Pool, Coinbase, Kraken, not random. Telegram groups. Rule 3: never stake more than 20 to 30% of your portfolio. Keep liquidity for opportunities and emergencies. Rule 4: track annual percentage yield versus token price daily. If the token price drops 30% and APY doesn't make up for it, reevaluate. When I started using this framework, I stopped losing sleep. Staking became boring, and that's when it started making real money. Boring is profitable in crypto. But now comes the biggest question: is staking worth it at all, or should you just hold? In the final section, I will give you the final verdict and one condition where staking is a no brainer. Here's the truth: staking is only a no brainer under one condition. That condition is when the token has real long term value and the APY is realistic and sustainable. If both are true, staking is free money on assets you are holding anyway. If either is false, you are just gambling with extra steps. This is the moment I wish someone told me when I started. Staking isn't magic, but used right, it's powerful. Now you know the truth. Most people will never learn this. But before you go stake anything, there's one more thing you must understand about crypto, and it's the foundation of every coin's value. That's exactly what I break down in the next video, and it could save you from one of the biggest beginner mistakes in crypto. Before we move on, I need to tell you something most crypto YouTubers won't. The number one mistake beginners make with staking is that they chase the highest APY instead of the safest APY. Higher APY means higher risk of losing everything. They see 100% APY on a random token stake, everything, and when the token crashes 90%, they are ruined. In the next section, I'll show you the exact strategy to avoid this trap and actually earn consistently. Here's the biggest insight: staking isn't about chasing numbers, it's about protecting what you own while making it grow slowly, safely, and consistently. When you understand APY risks, when you use the three-step strategy, and when you apply the risk management framework, staking becomes one of the most powerful tools in your crypto toolkit. Staking equals power when done right. If you want to stay ahead in crypto without wasting years learning the hard way, subscribe now. We post simple, no jargon videos every week that help beginners avoid expensive mistakes, understand real strategies, and actually make money in crypto without gambling. Subscribe now, stay ahead in crypto. But before you invest in any coin, watch this next video here. I break down the one concept that determines whether a coin will explode or collapse, and almost nobody understands it correctly. This could save you from one of the biggest beginner mistakes in crypto.